General Hospital shocker. Jake reveals the big secret. Liz is rocked as two loved ones betray her. Port Charles is no stranger to jaw-dropping revelations, emotional betrayals, and long-buried secrets rising to the surface. But nothing could prepare Elizabeth Weber for what's about to unfold. As May sweeps near, a storm is brewing, and at the center of it is Jake Weber, Liz's once quiet and reserved son. When Jake drops a devastating truth bomb, Liz's world shatters as two people she never expected to betray her rip her heart in half. The fallout will ripple through Port Charles like an emotional earthquake, and nobody will escape unscathed. Let's dive into this General Hospital shocker and unravel the tangled web of secrets, lies, and betrayal. Jake Weber has always been a bit of an enigma, stoic, reserved, and often overshadowed by the chaos of his family's life. But lately, something has been different. Liz has noticed the subtle changes, the distance in his eyes, the late-night pacing, the avoidance of certain questions. At first, she chalked it up to teenage angst, but it's far more than that. It all began weeks ago, when Jake overheard a secret conversation, one not meant for his ears. The words were clear, undeniable, and soul-crushing. But instead of telling Liz, Jake did what he thought was best. He kept it to himself. Only now he's reached his breaking point. It happens at the hospital. Liz is finishing a shift when she finds Jake waiting for her in the break room, his hands shaking, eyes red-rimmed. There's a look of fear and pain on his face that stops her cold. "Mom," he says, his voice cracking. "There's something I need to tell you. I can't keep it in anymore." Liz braces herself. She thinks maybe it's something minor, school trouble, girl drama. But when Jake utters the names Finn and Franco, her heart skips a beat. "They betrayed you. Both of them. And I heard everything." What follows is a bombshell that will shake Liz's world to its core. Jake's secret begins with a conversation he overheard between Hamilton Finn and Scotty Baldwin at the hospital. While grabbing a drink from the vending machine near a closed door, Jake accidentally heard them talking in hushed voices about a paternity test, one that was never supposed to exist. Liz had always believed that Aiden's father was Lucky Spencer, her first love. But Finn, in a moment of weakness, revealed the truth to Scotty. Aiden may not be Lucky's son after all. The real father? Franco Baldwin. Jake had kept the secret for weeks, unsure what to do. He knew how much his mother had loved Franco, and how heartbroken she was when he died. But to find out that Finn knew the truth and kept it from her? That was unbearable. "He promised he'd always be honest with you," Jake says, the betrayal etched into his voice. But he lied. As if that wasn't enough, Jake reveals something even more devastating. Franco, before his death, had recorded a message meant only for Jake, one that had been hidden in a locked box in his studio. Jake stumbled upon it weeks ago while visiting the art room Franco used to love. In the message, Franco confesses that he always suspected Aiden was his son, but he chose not to say anything. He wanted Liz to have peace with Lucky, wanted her to hold on to that piece of their shared past. "I couldn't take that from her," Franco's voice says in the video. "I didn't want to be the guy who caused more pain. But if she ever needs to know, let her hear this." Jake watched the message alone, over and over again, before finally deciding to tell his mom the truth. When Liz hears the full story from Jake, she is stunned, frozen in place. Her knees buckle. Her heart races. She feels betrayed not just once, but twice, by two of the most important men in her life. First Finn, who stood by her side through countless trials, only to hide a truth that would change everything. And then Franco, the man she mourned so deeply, who took a life-altering secret to the grave. "How could they do this to me?" she whispers, tears falling. "How could they lie to me like this?" Liz doesn't waste time. She storms out of the hospital and confronts Finn at his apartment. Her fury is explosive. "You looked me in the eyes, day after day, and you said you loved me. But you kept this from me? You let me believe a lie about my child." Finn tries to explain. He says he wanted to protect her, that the test wasn't definitive, that Scotty pushed him into getting it. But Liz won't hear it. Her trust is broken. "I can't even look at you," she says. We're done. It's the end of their relationship, possibly for good. Determined to get answers, Liz takes Aiden for a new paternity test. The results? Franco Baldwin is his biological father. The news hits like a tidal wave. Liz is flooded with grief, confusion, and bittersweet sorrow. Franco is gone, and he'll never get the chance to be the father Aiden deserved. But what breaks her most is that she was denied the truth by the two people she trusted most. While Liz reels from the betrayal, Jake becomes her anchor. The once quiet teen shows a new level of maturity, supporting his mother through the darkest chapter of her life. He's fiercely protective of Aiden, promising to help his little brother through the changes. He even begins to paint again, something Franco taught him, to help keep his stepfather's memory alive, even after the betrayal. He messed up, Jake says of Franco. But he loved us. That part was always real. As word spreads of Liz's discovery, reactions from the people of Port Charles are swift and dramatic. Scotty Baldwin is devastated. He admits he suspected the truth all along but swore to Franco he wouldn't say anything unless Liz found out herself. He tries to apologize, but Liz shuts him down. Cameron is shaken. He grew up seeing Franco as a father figure, and learning that Franco was Aiden's real dad hits hard. He vows to be there for both Aiden and Liz no matter what. Laura Spencer reaches out, trying to mediate the pain on behalf of Lucky, who is still unaware of the development. Finn's reputation at the hospital takes a hit as rumors of his betrayal begin to surface. He tries to carry on, but the guilt eats away at him. As if one revelation wasn't enough, Jake finds another USB drive hidden behind one of Franco's canvases. This one contains multiple videos, a series of diary-like confessions where Franco details everything he felt about Liz, the boys, and his suspicions about Aiden's paternity. In one haunting entry, Franco admits, "If something happens to me if I don't come back, tell her I loved her enough to walk away from the truth. But maybe I was wrong to do that." Liz watches the footage late at night, tears streaming down her face. Her love for Franco had never died, but now she's left wondering who he truly was. Rather than fall apart, Liz makes a decision. She won't let these betrayals define her or her family. She begins therapy with Jake and Aiden, starts painting again herself, and takes a temporary leave from the hospital to regroup. She also begins the process of legally changing Aiden's last name to Baldwin, a move that stirs controversy in Port Charles but feels right to her. "He deserves to know where he came from," she tells Diane Miller. "And I won't let anyone lie to him again." Just when things begin to stabilize, Liz receives a letter postmarked from Ireland, from Lucky Spencer. The letter reveals that Lucky had his own suspicions about Aiden, even years ago, and had quietly stepped away, convinced that Franco might be the father. He never pushed for a test because he didn't want to complicate Liz's life. "I never stopped loving you," Lucky writes. "But I didn't want to be one more man who added chaos to your world. Maybe I should have said something. I'm sorry I didn't." The letter offers a strange kind of closure, but it also raises new questions. Did Lucky ever want to be a father to Aiden? And will he return to Port Charles now that the truth is out? As Liz heals, new doors begin to open. Gregory Chase, Finn's ailing father, begins spending time with Liz and the boys. Their friendship slowly deepens, and sparks begin to fly. Could Liz find unexpected love in the most surprising place? Meanwhile, Sam McCall, who knows a thing or two about secrets and betrayal, reaches out to Liz, offering a strange new alliance. The two women bond over their shared history with Franco and Jason, and possibly a new plot twist involving Helena Cassidy's old files connected to Franco's past. In the final scene of the week, the camera pans to a hidden lab, one we've never seen before. A gloved hand places a file labeled Baldwin, Franco, into a secure vault. Could it be? Could Franco somehow be alive? Or has someone else been keeping an eye on Liz's life all along? With Jake's confession unleashing a tsunami of truth, General Hospital has once again proven that no secret stays buried forever. Elizabeth Weber is forever changed by the betrayal of two loved ones, but as always, she rises, stronger, fiercer, and more determined to protect her family than ever before. Stay tuned. Port Charles fans, because the drama has only just begun.